Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you're having an amazing day. So today we're going to be doing my first impression of Namor. However, before we do that, let's open up some orbs. You have 8 to open up. See how we do. Six, 8, 6, 6 again, another 6, and an 8, another 8, and another 8. So let's open up some other orbs. Let's do a red star orb. Let's see. Let's open up 10. Is that a duplicate? Okay. Another 2. Four. I wonder what his is. I think his is 4. Hers is 2, I believe. So got a 3-star. It's not bad. Now let's do 1. Delete. Let's just open 1. See what we get. Of course it's a duplicate. We're at 5. Thank you. So I'll be back. I'm going to be gearing him up. Actually, let me do that now. I'm gonna do a timestamp anyway. But before that, I'm short on gold. So might as well open up a couple of gold orbs. I need at least 2 million. One more. Alright. Should have favorited him. That's right, it's not a Fantastic Four. He is a villain though. I just want to go all the way at the bottom just to get to him. Maybe I should have. Okay, I'm going to need more gold here. So 3 million safe. Get this out of the way. What is that? I'm not that off. I need 19 more. I'm going to see if I can get him to a tier 11. is that? Oh, okay. I don't usually see that because it's for mutants. Why do I keep doing that? Imperious Rex. 4 offense. On spawn, apply offense up and deflected 3 random Fantastic Four allies or self. I guess that's supposed to be end. And self. Yeah. And this is maxed. I'll save it for now. I have no idea how you're going to unlock Invisible Woman. Alright, so let's take a look at his stats. Tier 11, 3 star, 3 red star. So health is at 99,592. Damage is 5,119. That health is actually high for a brawler. Let's look at the other brawlers. It's actually high. $99,000. He's at 2 red stars. 92,000. 72,000. Well, 6 star. So another tier 11. 80,000. Tier 11, 4 red star. 73,000. BP's tier 11 with 3 red star and 8 yellow star, 72,000. Deadpool, 4 red star, 8 yellow star, 83,000. Tier 11. So are you seeing what I'm seeing here? 102,000. That's tier 11. It's not bad, but he's slow. I didn't look at the speed yet. 79,000. Psylocke, 83,000. Gamora, oh, she's a squishy, 73,000. Sabretooth, tier 10 though, 95,000. Tier 10, tier 11, Captain Marvel, 88,000. But her kit, she heals at the end of her turn, so she's different. Let's see who else. Guessing that's it. Yeah. So his health is amazingly high. See, damage that goes up with their passives. Armor 3,000. I think that's average. Focus 1,242. I'm not sure if that's above or below average. Resistance, I'm not sure what that number is too. Crit damage is average. Crit chance is average. Speed 113. Oh, he's fast. Block amount. Wow, 113. I wonder if you can. No, you can't. Let's look at Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel's speed. 127. He's above average. I think the average is like in the 90s. There's not a lot of them that's above 100. I know Captain Marvel is one of them. Black Widow is definitely one of them. Same thing with Gamora. I think she's the fastest. 130. But Black Widow, they changed her passive. Who else? Those are the ones that stick out. I think her speed is in the 90s. Oh, 118. He's just below Phoenix. She's a fast character too. Who else? Black Widow. 155. Okay, so she's the fastest. But Korath outspeeds them since on spawn he gains speed up. Same thing with Shuri. She also gains speed up. 112. He is incredibly fast. I am surprised. So turn order. Thing is slow. I think he's in the 90s. 86. So right now he's gonna go first for the Fantastic Four and no more allies. Wonder what the other turn order is going to be. Human Torch might be fast. Let's take a look. Human Torch. This isn't the actual speed, it's just an estimation. Let's look at his stats here. Speed 127. So he's faster than Namor. Well, 102. We're just missing Invisible Woman. So for now, Human Torch goes first, then Namor, then Mr. Fantastic, then the Thing. So it's looking good. Let's take a look at his abilities. These are all maxed. His basic, Neptune's Trident, attack primary target for 210% damage, plus 50% piercing. Level 6 is 170% damage and 40 piercing. Special, max, attack primary target for 350% damage, and then also attack adjacent targets for 340% damage. On target block, bonus attack 2 times for 100% piercing to primary and adjacent targets. Level 6, 290, 280, and 80% piercing. But you still get to attack twice. You always get to attack twice. Oh yeah, that's nice. Piercing is just increases. His ultimate, max, attack all enemies for 300% damage. On War Offense, this attack always crits, and it clears all positive effects from each target. Change speed bar of all targets by 50%. Negative 50%. That is huge. And this attack is unavoidable and cannot be countered. Let's see, level 6. 250% damage to all. And then clear 3 positive effects. Change speed bar by 40%. Man, that ultimate. So on turn order, he goes first. Right now he's going first. No, he's going second. Which is pretty good. So Human Torch is passive. Just need to make sure. Max on turn, flip 2 negative effects on self to positive effects. gain 30% damage, and the Fantastic Four and Namor allies gain 30% damage. Gain some percent bleed. This one, his ultimate. Offense down to all enemies. The special gains offense up. Apply one offense up to a maximum of 3 to all Fantastic Four or Namor allies. So it only goes up to 3. I thought it would be everyone. But then that would be too much. So if he gains out that offense above, it's going to be a lot more. And then his passive, Imperious Rex. Gain 20% damage. This is maxed. Gain 30% armor on war offense. Apply offense up for 2 turns to all Fantastic Four allies and self. On spawn, apply deflect for 2 turns to all Fantastic Four ally or self. Gain additional 30% damage. Fantastic Four allies gain another 30% damage. So they are the new war offense team. The biggest question is, how are we going to get Invisible Woman? So let's go back to the game. So I'll be doing a couple of blitzes. Let me see. He's a villain, global mutant, brawler. Marvel 80th. Brawler team's out of the picture. He is a mutant, but he's not in Brotherhood, X-Men, or X-Force. I have no idea where to put him. She's just for X-Men. I'm looking at the passives. I know he's X-Men. She's also X-Men. Yep, X-Men and X-Force. Let's take a look here. Cable is also X-Force and goes well with Deadpool, but this goes with just for himself. Let's see. Let's look at Mags. Just for Brotherhood. Yeah. What else is he? Marvel 80th. No, there's no passives for Marvel 80th. It's global. No, there's no global buffs. So let me do some blitzes. Let me get to at least 7. And then we'll see how effective he is. Already used there's a war going on right now, but I already used the thing. So I really can't show you how effective he is. If it's just the 2 of them, and I face someone who is maybe at the same level or maybe lower, just to see his damage with the thing. Another 9 minutes. So I'll be back. So I just figured something out. We're going against this team right here. 111 for just the 2 of them. Since he's a villain, I put him in my villain team. However, I had crossbones here just to even things out. Let's see how well they do. 119 versus 111. These two, he probably has, their Yondu has a lot of red stars. And they still have the health and the deflect buff. While we have defense down. I just want to see Namor, how effective he is in war offense and his ultimate Giganto. I want to see how much he's able to remove the positive effects and if focus is needed for it to be successful. Yeah, let me do this. Let me do this instead. I don't want to lose. I just used up a charge. It cost me 300. Just in case. Alright, so on War Offense, his special and his ultimate is already on. But let's just do a basic. That was nice. That was neat. Should have slowed it down. That's completely fine. I want Kingpin to do his special. There it is. Let's see. He already has offense up. Let's get the defense up. Slow this down. Let's look at his ultimate. On War Offense, his attack always crits, clear for 3 positive effects from each target. If you max it, I think it removes either 4 or all. Speed bar is negative 40%, max 50%. Passive on War Offense, apply offense up to for 2 turns to 3 random Fantastic Four allies or self. On spawn, apply deflect for 2 turns to 3 random Fantastic Four allies or self. Gain additional 20% health. Fantastic Four allies gain 20% damage. See how much damage it deals, and how much, if any, if he does remove all of it. Let's see what's. I have to remember I want a timer here. Resistance 1805. Resistance 2301. And his focus is 1242. So it's a lot lower than theirs. Let's see how it does. Resisted. Epic failure. So it's based on focus versus resistance. I wish it wasn't. I wish it just removed it. But then again, it would be like Dark Phoenix, and it will be too overpowering. Let's do a special here. Attack parent target for 29% damage. Attack adjacent targets for 28% damage. Attacker block. Bonus attack 2 times for 80% piercing. Max, it's 100% piercing. And then, let me see. Power target is, I think, 300+%. Same thing with the adjacent targets. So I should attack again if it was blocked, right? Didn't attack. Less than 2 minutes. Almost less than a minute. He blew his horn. That's a good touch. So on War Offense, he has a good kit, but I wish they didn't use focus versus resistance on his ultimate. But then again, if they didn't, it'll just be too good. It'll be like Dark Phoenix's. It's already unavoidable, and if you max it, he should be up here. It's the, where is it? Summon. Clears up positive effects on each target, and this gains 50,000% extra focus. So it'll be too good. So I'll be back. We'll do a couple of blitzes. Alright, so we're gonna do a couple of blitzes. We're gonna do a villain team. 6-1 against this team. They might win. I don't have a Dispeller. Oh, I do. But that's only for war. Let me change it. Just in case. Yeah, let's do this team instead. So his ultimate only works on War Offense, the one that removes positive effects. And I also have a question about that. Let's see when he gets to it. Alright. On War Offense. Oh. On War Offense, it always critically hits. Crits. Clears 3 positive effects. If you max it, it clears all of the positive effects. Change speed bar by 40%. That becomes 50%. Now, I did a previous video before on War. I used this on War Offense. It's pretty much the same team. However, when I did the ultimate, it got resisted, and the buffs remained on Yondu. So I'm thinking that this is based on focus versus resistance. However, it might be different if you max it. So I'm not sure how this works. If the max version, if the max ability actually clears all of it, and it doesn't rely on focus versus resistance, or it does rely on focus versus resistance. Because if it does, I'm thinking, if it doesn't, I mean, I'm thinking that it should add at least an increased amount of focus, like Dark Phoenix's ultimate. She gains 50% focus, and then she removes all the positive effects. So I'm not sure if it's going to work like that when you max it. And I don't have the tier formats to max it, and I'm not even sure if I'm going to put it in when I'm not sure that I'm going to be getting Invisible Woman to complete the whole team. So it's just food for thought. Even though his kit is amazing for War Offense, just have to know exactly what you're getting into. So let's target Hand Archer. That's only good for War Offense, even though he does attack all of the enemies. However, this one, his special, is pretty good. Target for 290 damage, adjacent targets for 280. When you max this is about a little bit above 300%. The best part about it is on target block, bonus attack 2 times for 80%. If you max it, it becomes 100% piercing to primary and adjacent targets. Target block though, he's not going to block. But I did the same thing on that last war video. He didn't attack twice, even though his attack did get blocked. So I'm not sure if it's automatic on a target block or it has to be another type of target block. I have to look at the video again. But let's just do basic. And the basic is 170% damage plus 40% piercing. Slow it down. Basic there. Special. Basic. Buff. Let's do his ultimate. That's an amazing animation. And I understand the design behind it. And you know, it's a water creature. The hands and feet shouldn't be that big. But it's just, I don't know. It just looks weird to me. Yeah. So let's see who's up next. He's gonna do his ultimate. Let's do a basic on Hand Sentry. The animation's amazing. Oh, he's blind. Well, is this unavoidable? Undodgeable piercing. Well, those two are stealth. Just do basic. Well, this one's unavoidable. So, ultimate. See if he's gonna block. Special here. 290 and 280. If it blocks, attacks twice for 80% piercing. Oh man, I'm such a noob. I didn't look. He was blind. Don't pay attention to that. That was my mistake. Let's do an ultimate now. Target Electra. Alright, he's not blind. Just do a basic. 170% damage and 40 piercing. Good job, our team. Amazing animation. Let's target our Nobu. Speed up. Do basic. Another basic here. Slow it down. Up. Most of them are blind. Summon. It's not blind. See if he blocks. Critical hit. And a basic to finish it off. Let's do a Hero Brawler team. Let's see what benefits he gets. Gets it from the thing. Gain 10% armor. Fantastic 4 and Namor allies gain 10% armor. And then the thing. on war offense. We're not on war offense, so it won't matter. But on spawn, apply offense up for 2 turns. Do 3 random Fantastic 4 allies or self. On spawn, apply deflect for 2 turns. Do 3 random Fantastic 4 ally or self. Gain additional 20% damage. And Fantastic 4 allies gain 20% damage. And then he gets the Miss Marvel passive too. 80% chance to gain assist now. It's not maxed, otherwise it'll be 100%. And then on turn, 80% chance to grant assist now to random Hero Brawler ally. That would be another 100%. Hero ally drops up 50% health, gain taunt. If that ally is a brawler, also gain deflect 2. Also gain 2 deflect. Let's see what shenanigans we can do. Not to know. If I had Chavez after Fantastic Four, I'm going to level her up. I keep saying that, but these new metas keep popping up. Might be. Yeah, let's do this one. I'm concerned about Hulk's taunt. Can't dispel it. If it was war, if I was on war offense, I can dispel it, but I can't. Maybe I can take out Deadpool. It might switch the roster. Let's see. Need Miles. Unless I passed it already. Did I pass him? No, he's above this. Oh, there he is. Okay, much better. Save Hulk for last. Alright, Minerva. Ultimate. Hilarious. Ultimate on Hulk. It's Marvel. Let's see. On war offense too, so it won't matter. I wonder if she's gonna block. She shouldn't block. But let's see anyway. Special. Ooh. Perfect animation there. It's fluid. It's like water. Alright, thing. Let's do your thing. Ultimate. $39,000. I think his damage went up because he's at tier 11 now. I did a recording on him for my first impression, and I think he was tier 10. Let's finish Deadpool. Special. Wolverine. Oh, that's terrible. Miles died. Just a basic. Another basic. Let's do a special. Ooh, knocked them out. And basic. Let's get special here. What's amazing too is, so the thing has he can attack a bone. He has bonus attacks, and the same thing with Namor. But if they block, he gets to attack twice. 80% piercing, max 100% piercing. So I'm thinking an Invisible Woman is going to be at the end of the month. The next one is going to be, it might be Reed Richards. And then Human Torch. Or it might be Human Torch first. To keep because he gives the Fantastic Four and Namor allies offense up. So he might be next, but if it's Reed Richards afterwards and then Invisible Woman, that might be, or if it's the other way around, that might be better. So on War Offense, his kit is amazing. Hands down. I just wish his ultimate, I hope it's not, it probably is. Otherwise it'll be too good, but I just wish it wasn't too focused on focus versus resistance. Otherwise this would be amazing. But then again, just for a regular character that's not a legendary, this ability is still amazing. It removes all positive effects. It's still good. Not only that, it also removes turn meter. Right now 40%, but max 50%. So that's amazing. That can't be resisted. So that's good. Basic, just it becomes 210% damage, and then 50% piercing. Piercing is always good. His special becomes, let me see, 250%, 350% damage. And adjacent targets for 300, so 350 and 300. And then the bonus becomes 100%. Wait, is my mat off? Yeah, primary and secondary. They get hit again just for blocking, and it's piercing. So it's good for finishing off tanks, protectors. Passive, his best part on War Offense. Let's see. 10% damage, 10% armor, becomes gain 20% damage, and then gain 30% armor. More offense, apply offense up, and deflect to all. Not 3, but to all. Fantastic Four allies and self. And then gain an additional 30% damage. Let's see. The thing is alright. This may be the first one out of the tier 4 that I will actually level up, because it buffs everyone. Deflect and offense up. And Human Torch goes first. He's at 127 speed, so he goes first. And then him. Thing is the slowest, which is good, because he can set him up so he can gain more, so he can deal more damage. I'm just not sure what Sue Storm's kit is, and how fast she's going to be, and where her turn order is going to be. to make them the best that they can be. But as a standalone character, his passive and his ultimate are worthless. His ultimate, oh, well, he has good backside. He's chiseled. Looks like he was chiseled out of a stone. It's like a statue. But his ultimate is the on war offense buffs. That's useless unless you're doing war offense. But he can deal an AoE damage. Max 300% damage. Other than that, it's useless. His special, though, if they block, they get penalized, so he can deal bonus attack damage. So I like that, but they have to block first. It's not like the thing's actual static bonus attack where he can attack you twice if you max the ability. And the basic, it's 200 becomes 210% damage and 50% piercing. That's not too bad. But this passive though for war offense, it is amazing. All in all, out of war, static character on himself, on his own. I'll be nice. Probably a 4 out of 10. The ultimate, the passive is already useless out of war, and the ultimate out of war is just doesn't regular AoE damage. It's not even that high, and it relies on, hopefully I'm wrong, but right now it relies on focus versus resistance. And for special, they have to block for the bonus before you can do bonus damage, so not that impressive. Same thing with the basic is okay. Deals piercing with media core damage. However, on war offense, he is amazing. Those passives, what his max passive kicks in, and the ultimate actually clearing positive effects, and it removes turn meter. That's probably the biggest one. You can get a second chance. And that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed your stay. If you like the content, hit that like or subscribe button. And as always, I hope I've entertained you. Take care of yourselves. Enjoy the rest of your day. And do what you love. Take care.